here is looks like a Westinghouse table fan. Let's take a look at the informations. There's no good way to show the information, so I'm just going to read them to you. The voltage is rated at 115. Well, to some people, they're going to say, oh no, but to me, I would say it's perfectly fine because we're going to be using this at 120 volts, maybe even 125. The amps is 0.8, cycles is 60, the category number is 10LA, the style number is 1381875, and it says EV on the bottom right hand corner. So I got this fan at an antique store, paid $44 for it, which was kind of a fair bit of money, but being that everything's getting expensive now, I figured, why not buy this fan? And I bought it because, I mean, it might be a higher price, but it's also a higher end fan at the time. And it looks like there would have been felt at the bottom at one point. Well, someone who probably knows more about these things is probably going to tell me. So if you are that person, I would appreciate some information. And I mean, there's a lot of scratches on the base, but I'm not going to strip them and repaint them because there's not a whole lot of things that are pressuring me to do that. And it still has I think this is still the original cord. Probably is. This is what the plug looks like. It's non-polarized, so it doesn't matter which way you put it into the outlet. And this is an oscillating fan, but one feature which I think is a little bit more complicated is that the center oscillating disc right there, there's actually a screw there, or thumb screw, and you have to place it to another hole to get it to stop oscillating. Find that kind of complicated, but, you know, that's what a lot of fans were back then. But, I mean, the modern fans, you know, you just grab your fingers like this and you pull it up or pull it down for the oscillation. This one's a little bit more complicated. Well, I guess technology wasn't around back then. I'd say this is a product of the late 40s or early 50s. I actually watched a video about Westinghouse fans that was made probably like 1954 or something, and they said that this fan would have been around 1947 or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to plug these up. In my area, there's a lot of these still around. And yep, first one I saw was in 2022, but it had the cord, cut off. And being I wasn't able to drive at the time, my mom didn't let me get it. I would have gotten it if I was as old as I am now, though. But I am now 16 years old, so life's a lot easier. Let's go ahead and plug it in. And there's a turn switch on the side, which I don't think it's worth showing because you guys all know what a turn switch is, I'm pretty sure. Or at least you should. But here's on, since there's no other speeds. This is as fast as it goes. It actually moves quite a bit of air. It's actually moving the Encon ceiling fan that's right above my head. Like, right there, you can see it's blowing that thing. Yes, I still have to make a video about that fan too, but I've been busy with trying to get a job. And I'm trying to see if there's anything that would be used as a good airflow tester. That would be presentable. Let's see if this manual is any good. Yep. Yeah, this thing is really whipping out some air. And I'm going to switch it off. I'm going to be be very careful so I don't get my fingers chopped off. And the blades are a little bit unbalanced, so yeah. I'm going to unplug it here. And I'm going to show you guys the cool feature about this fan. So I'm going to zoom in. You can see this little piece right there, this thumb screw. You just take it out. Actually, I'm remembering it wrong. You just slide it over like that. So, yeah. I'm gonna place it over there so I can get more leverage of the switch. And plug it up again. Show you guys of it in oscillation. I'm gonna move the cord like here so it doesn't cut. Just show you guys that the oscillation still works. So yep, the oscillation still works after 70 some years later. So yeah, you really can't compare it to the modern junk made today. This thing is absolutely better. I mean, other than the modern fans having a newer style guard so you don't get your fingers in there. But yeah, as far as functionality and airflow, this is way better than the modern stuff. You know, weight it so I don't get my fingers chopped off. And is it gonna point to the wrong side of the camera? Probably will. And yep, it did. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed the video of my Westinghouse oscillating table fan. Thank you. Have a nice day.